Hey, all my Gemini friends. My name is Teri Hunter. I'm an intuitive astrologer and an intuitive psychic. I am here today because I've decided I want to do tarot card readings for you all. So we're going to focus in on love and money for November 2024. This is applicable mostly to Gemini sun. That's kind of how I'm focusing in on it. But if you're a Gemini moon or a Gemini rising, you could check this out as well. So let's just jump right in. For love, we're going to start with love. I'm going to do a 4-card spread. The first position represents the foundational position. The second represents the opportunity and or the obstacle. The third represents spirit's advice for getting around the obstacle or taking advantage of the opportunity. And then the final is the potential outcome. I am using the Star Tarot deck for your love reading. Let's see where we're going for our Geminis. Our first card is the 6 of Swords. Then we have the 4 of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and Temperance. Okay, for my Geminis, the 6 of Swords is a card of, it's a card that represents intellect and air. It represents the sign of Aquarius, and it gives you an opportunity to move towards smoother waters. It feels here as if there's some sort of understanding. We see these 2 whales in the foreground and I feel like when I look at the Eskimo character sleeping in this type of canoe, I feel like it's dreaming of my soulmate. And I feel like for my Geminis, because again, we're focusing on love, we're focusing in on intimate love, not just friendship love or love of a boyfriend, but your ride or die, your partner. So when I look at the swords here, I feel as if spirit is giving you an opportunity to use your thoughts like the sun, to rest easily, to dream about your soulmate and know that things are coming or moving together in the right direction. Up until now, for my Geminis, you might have felt stuck, that there was no transformation happening. That 4 of Pentacles represents the earth element, but here we see a swan trapped in her emotions, and she's almost in this framed in this block picture frame. The picture hasn't been right. Something has not been authentic to you. Now we have the Queen of Swords, which is a Libra energy very much, but here it's the Queen of Intellect. It's emotion and intellect working together to nurture. We see the prominent blue color here, and I feel as if this is about the conversations that you have about love, the conversations you have with yourself. We see a huge butterfly, almost like a breastplate. So here, transformation is being offered to you to remove anywhere where you've been stuck. We see this is a very interesting sword, because now we're getting into a sword that is shaped. This sword almost looks like a unicorn's horn, where we see they're very straight, very human, swords in this foundational position. Now spirit is offering you an opportunity to transform your thoughts about love and to be aware of your focus. We see in the first 2 cards, no rainbows. We're still in a process. Here, we're still traveling to a smoother place from what has felt cold and maybe unavailable. Now we see that the sun is starting to shine. We see that rainbows after the storm. We see this. Most importantly are these butterflies, because most of them look like they're upside down, and they are hues of blue and purple. So this is very much about turning my thoughts back around, and the changing of the sword to that unicorn sort of spiral means I see some sort of wisdom to the experience of time. I've grown, I've blossomed. And now we see this beautiful temperance, which is offering you some kind of balance. And I can't help but notice this moon on her foot. So this is very much would be offering my Geminis an opportunity to not only understand that thought, you can choose two roads of thought that will lead you to two places. The moon, the crescent moon, very much is speaking to me about coming from my emotional body and what I truly desire, and to know the ebb and the flow of the human experience. Because oftentimes it's through something challenging that defines what we want, and allows us to hone in more succinctly on our happiness and what in a relationship becomes important. Here, to me, for my Geminis, very much you would need a connection that is not only physical, but is also cerebral. There's a nurturing of the mind and of ideas implemented here. And I would say you're moving into smoother waters in respect to your opening up to the idea and of love coming in, or love seasoning in a more balanced way if you're already experiencing it. All right, my Geminis, let's go on to your money reading for November. Now, I think this is rather significant because November 2024 is a historic month for the world. The United States is going through an unprecedented election, and the stars have revealed so much about the environment. I say all these things to be very neutral because we all have choice within this. And during hard times or during challenging times, we see people who thrive and we see people who do not. So here, this is going to be probably more than likely, again, about using your intellect to thrive financially. But let's see, because that's focus when I say intellect. All right, Gemini. We see the Eight of Wands. Some information is coming very quickly. Page of Pentacles. That's about money. Strength and fortitude is being shown in the Strength card. And then we finally have the Death card. I will have to pull one more for you when it comes to money here. Oh, I might have to pull two more because I have the Judgment card and then I have the Moon. My goodness. Okay. I'm going to say this for my Eight of Wands because I'm sorry, my Geminis, this ended with it starts with the Eight of Wands. Okay, something's going on for you. Okay, information is going to come through that is going to be probably a mixed bag. When I look at the Page of Pentacles, there's an opportunity to make new money, but there's also a journey ahead. The Strength card is about being calm in the face of something that feels threatening, the beast. It's also about being able to have the endurance to move forward. Here is the transformational Death card, which is telling you something is definitely coming to a conclusion. The Pied Piper is singing, and the confusion will be lifted. If there has been deception with your money in some way, if you have been dealing with the challenges, you could even potentially be dealing with a hacker. For all I know, this is going to come to an end because now we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is offering a steadier, more reliable dynamic with money. So I want to offer it this way. If for some reason you have been holding off, Gemini, in expansion in some way, investing your money, wanting to purchase something large like a home or something, and you've been holding off, information will come through that will validate something and the reason that you waited. I feel as if it's important not to take action too quickly for you. So if you're indecisive about something, and if it has to do with your job or how you make money, and there is an apparent death of some kind, which would really be a transformation, then it's going to end up working better for you with this Knight of Pentacles. This is very much about moving forward into a area that is more dependable and steadfast when it comes to money. It looks almost as if this horse is able to traverse the journey through the forest. Okay, that's it for your love and money for November 2024. Again, my name is Teri Hunter. I'm an intuitive astrologer. I'm an intuitive reader. I'm a spiritual teacher and life coach. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, my information is below in the description. Please like, please subscribe, please share. And I'll be back in December with another tarot on your love and money. And be sure to hit that notification bell because there's lots of content coming out. Thanks so much, Gemini. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.